How to look at overall industry trends for a specific province. Go to market reports, summary by category. Summary by category allows you to have macro level information on a specific province, very high level information. So basically here we can see how wine, spirits, and coolers are actually doing for the current period, total rolling 3, rolling 6, and rolling 12. I can actually see the number of listings in generalist, specialty, and speculative for each of these different segments. Now, if I wanted to change the different rows, instead of looking at segments, I want to see who the top agents are. I simply have to change the grouping to agent or supplier or brand. In this case, I'll look at what the top agents are. So the data will recalculate and give me for each row the top agents are for the overall province, no matter what the segment is. And the number one agency is Diageo. Now, if I wanted to drill down to something more specific, I simply have to play around with the different filters that are available to me. So in this case, if I wanted to know who the top South African wines are for this province, I just have to click on wines and then click on the different wine, South African wine categories, and then simply click on the refresh button. And I'll have the top agents for this category. And the top agent is Mark Anthony, followed by PMA. Now, if I wanted to see the data, if I wanted to compare different channels, all provincial reports allow you to compare different channel and subsets. So in the columns here, I can play around with the different columns that I actually want to see. If I wanted to compare GLS, licensee, LRS, and total sales, I just have to click on the columns I want to see. Further down, you also have market share options. Now, if I refresh the data to compare different market shares, different channels, then I'll see how Mark Anthony is doing at the GLS, the licensee level, the LRS, and the total market. And then towards the bottom, I can actually see the total industry by GLS, licensees, LRS, and total market. Now, if this is a report that I actually want to see on a monthly basis, on a quarterly basis, and I don't want to have to refilter all the different options that I've actually selected, you can simply click on the Add Reports to Your Favorite button. You can create a folder. To create a folder, press on the little plus button, and I will call it Quarterly Reports. Click on Save, then I will go select my folder and call it Quarterly Top Agents, South Africa. Then I'll add this report to my favorites. So every time I come back to the summary by category or even to ezfocus, instead of filtering or making different selections, I'm just going to go to my favorites, go to my quarterly reports, and click on the Quarterly Top Agent South Africa report. It will always be updated with the last information available. So if you do have suppliers that do want to see the data in a certain way, and you want to create reports for them, this can be very practical. And of course, you can always export to Excel and PDF if you want to as well. Thank you very much.